Meet Timothy. He is a 10-year-old boy with a contagious smile and an adventurous spirit. Timothy lives in a cozy suburban home with his parents and two younger sisters. He's always been a happy-go-lucky kid, but there's something special about him that makes him stand out from his peers. Perhaps it's his insatiable curiosity or his boundless imagination, but whatever it is, it's hard not to be drawn to his magnetic personality. Every weekday morning, Timothy eagerly jumps out of bed, gets dressed, and races to the kitchen for breakfast. He loves the sound of sizzling bacon and the aroma of freshly brewed coffee that fills the air. After a hearty meal, he grabs his backpack, kisses his family goodbye, and heads out the door to catch the school bus. As he walks to the bus stop, Timothy can't help but feel excited for the day ahead. He wonders what new adventures and discoveries await him in the classroom. Maybe he'll finally understand fractions, or perhaps he'll learn about a new planet in the solar system. The possibilities are endless, and that's what makes school so thrilling for him. As the school bus pulls up to the curb, Timothy's heart races with anticipation. He climbs aboard, waves to the driver, and takes a seat next to his best friend, Michael. They chat excitedly about the day ahead, discussing their plans for recess and what they hope to learn in class. Little do they know, however, that today will be a day they will never forget. The bus pulls away from the curb, and their journey begins. As the bus driver drove along the usual route, Timothy and Michael chatted and laughed, completely unaware of the danger that lay ahead. Suddenly, the bus driver made an unexpected stop to pick up a young boy who was waiting at the side of the road. Timothy and Michael greeted the new passenger and made space for him to sit with them. As the bus continued on its route, the new passenger remained silent and didn't seem interested in joining the conversation. However, the situation took a dark turn when the bus stopped again, this time in front of a lone man who flagged the bus down. The bus driver hesitated for a moment before opening the door, and the man got on the bus, clutching a large bag in his hand. The man walked up to the driver and demanded that he drive the bus to a remote location. The driver, paralyzed with fear, complied with the man's demands. Timothy and Michael could sense something was wrong as the bus took an unfamiliar route, and the driver seemed visibly shaken. Suddenly, the man took out a gun from his bag and pointed it at the driver, announcing that he was taking them all hostage. Timothy and Michael froze in terror as the man instructed them to remain seated and keep quiet, threatening to harm anyone who tried to escape or call for help. The bus driver tried to reason with the man, but his pleas fell on deaf ears. The man remained determined to take them to his chosen location, and the bus driver had no choice but to comply. As the bus rolled down the deserted road, Timothy's mind raced with thoughts of escape. He looked around for anything that could be used as a weapon or a means of communication with the outside world, but there was nothing. All he could do was pray that someone would come to their rescue. Hours passed, and the bus finally arrived at a remote location. The man ordered everyone off the bus and marched them into a deserted building, where he continued to hold them hostage. Timothy and Michael huddled together, clinging to each other for comfort and support. They had no idea how long they would be held captive, or if they would ever make it out alive. The hours turned into days, and the hostages became increasingly desperate for food, water, and any form of contact with the outside world. But the man remained relentless, showing no signs of releasing them anytime soon. It wasn't until the authorities were alerted to their disappearance that they were finally rescued. Timothy and Michael were reunited with their families, and they were both hailed as heroes for their bravery and resilience during their traumatic ordeal. The incident left a deep scar on Timothy's young mind, but he emerged from it with a newfound appreciation for life and a sense of determination to never take a single day for granted. He knew that he would never forget the lessons he learned during those harrowing days, and he hoped that he would never have to experience anything like it again.